Imagine a magic number that tells lenders how good you are with money. That's your credit score. But what exactly does this number mean? And why is it so important? It's a report card for your financial habits. Just like in school, where you get grades based on your performance, your credit score is a reflection of how well you manage your finances. Lenders use it to decide if they should lend you money. They look at your credit score to gauge the risk of lending to you. A higher score suggests that you are a responsible borrower. A higher score means you're more likely to get loans with better interest rates. This can save you a lot of money over time, as lower interest rates mean lower monthly payments, and less paid in interest overall. Think of it like this. You want to borrow a friend's car. If you're known for returning things on time and in good shape, your friend will trust you. If you have a history of being reliable, your friend will feel confident lending you their car. Similarly, a good credit score shows lenders that you are trustworthy with borrowed money. Your credit score is like your reputation for borrowing money. It tells lenders whether you are likely to repay your debts on time. A good credit score opens doors to financial opportunities. With a high score, you can qualify for the best credit cards, loans, and mortgages. You can buy a house, get a car loan, or even rent an apartment easier. Many landlords check credit scores to decide if you are a reliable tenant. A low score can make these things harder and more expensive. You might still get approved for loans or credit, but the terms won't be as favorable. It's important to understand your credit score and how it affects your financial life. Knowing your score can help you make better financial decisions and improve your score over time. Let's dive in and explore the secrets of this powerful number. We'll look at what factors influence your credit score, how you can improve it, and why it's crucial for your financial health. Credit scores seem mysterious, but they're based on a formula. This formula takes into account various aspects of your financial behavior and history. Understanding these factors can help demystify the process and empower you to take control of your financial health. Different factors contribute to your score. Payment history is crucial. It's the most significant factor, making up about 35% of your score. Lenders want to see that you can be trusted to pay back what you owe. Do you pay your bills on time? That's a big deal. Late payments can stay on your credit report for up to 7 years, so it's essential to stay on top of your due dates. Setting up automatic payments can help ensure you never miss a payment. Another factor is credit utilization. This refers to the amount of credit you're using compared to your total credit limit. It's a significant part of your score, accounting for about 30%. This is how much credit you're using compared to your credit limit. Lower utilization is better. Ideally, you should aim to use less than 30% of your available credit. For example, if you have a credit card with a $1,000 limit, try to keep your balance below $300. Imagine having a credit card with a $1,000 limit. If you only spend $200, you're using 20% of your limit, which is good for your score. Spending only $200 is better for your score than spending $800. High utilization can signal to lenders that you might be overextended and could have trouble repaying debts. The length of your credit history matters too. This makes up about 15% of your score. A longer credit history provides more data on your financial behavior, which can be reassuring to lenders. A longer history shows you've managed credit responsibly over time. Even if you have a few blemishes, a long history of responsible use can help mitigate those. The types of credit you use also factor in. This accounts for about 10% of your score. Lenders like to see that you can handle a mix of credit types, such as credit cards, mortgages, and auto loans. Having a mix of credit, like credit cards and loans, can be beneficial. It shows that you can manage different types of credit responsibly. Finally, new credit applications can impact your score. This is known as a hard inquiry and makes up about 10% of your score. Each time you apply for credit, it can lower your score slightly. Multiple applications in a short period can signal to lenders that you're in financial trouble. Don't worry too much about this, as the impact is usually small and temporary. If you're shopping for a mortgage or auto loan, multiple inquiries within a short period are often treated as a single inquiry to minimize the impact on your score. Your credit score follows you everywhere financially. It's like your financial shadow, influencing your ability to borrow money and get the best deals. A good credit score is your ticket to lower interest rates. Think about a mortgage. A higher score could save you thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. That's money in your pocket. Landlords often check credit scores before renting apartments. A good score increases your chances of getting approved. Even employers sometimes consider credit scores during the hiring process. It's not just about getting loans or apartments. A good credit score gives you peace of mind knowing you're in control of your financial well-being. Don't worry if your credit score isn't where you want it to be. You can improve it with time and effort. It's like training a pet. It requires patience and consistency. The most important step is to pay your bills on time, every time. Set reminders or automate payments to avoid late fees and negative marks on your credit report. Keep your credit card balances low. Aim to use no more than 30% of your available credit. If you have high balances, focus on paying them down as quickly as possible. Section 5. Payment history, your golden ticket. Remember those gold stars you used to get in school for a job well done? Well, paying your bills on time is kind of like getting a gold star on your credit report. It's actually the most important factor affecting your score. Late payments, missed payments, and collections can significantly damage your credit. And these negative marks stay on your report for 7 years. But hey, the good news is that their impact lessens over time. Set up automatic payments or reminders to ensure you never miss a due date. Treat your payment due dates like unbreakable appointments. Your credit score will thank you for it. Section 6. Credit utilization. Don't max out your cards. Credit utilization is a crucial aspect of managing your finances and maintaining a healthy credit score. It's important to understand how it works and why it matters. Credit utilization is like filling a glass with water. Imagine you have a glass and you start pouring water into it. The more water you pour, the fuller the glass gets. You don't want it to overflow. Just like you wouldn't want the water to spill over the edges, you don't want your credit card balances to get too high. Keep your credit card balances low compared to your credit limits. This means regularly checking your statements and making sure you're not using too much of your available credit. This shows lenders you're responsible with credit. When lenders see that you manage your credit well, they're more likely to trust you with loans and other financial products. Imagine you have 2 credit cards, each with a $5,000 limit. This gives you a total credit limit to work with. That's a total of $10,000 in available credit. It's important to know your total credit limit so you can manage it effectively. Try to keep your combined balance below $3,000, which is 30% of your total credit limit. This is a good rule of thumb to follow. Paying down your credit card balances is one of the fastest ways to improve your credit score. By reducing your balances, you lower your credit utilization ratio, which can have a positive impact on your score. Consider strategies like the debt snowball method or the debt avalanche method to tackle your debt effectively. The debt snowball method involves paying off your smallest debts first, while the debt avalanche method focuses on paying off debts with the highest interest rates first. Both strategies can help you manage and reduce your debt over time. Setting up automatic payments can also help you stay on top of your credit card balances. By automating your payments, you ensure that you never miss a due date, which can help you avoid late fees and keep your credit utilization in check. Regularly reviewing your credit report is another important step. This allows you to catch any errors or discrepancies that could negatively impact your credit score. If you spot any issues, be sure to dispute them promptly. By managing your credit utilization and keeping your balances low, you can improve your credit score and achieve your financial goals. Remember, responsible credit management is key to financial success. Section 7. Credit history length. Age matters. Just like a fine wine, credit history gets better with age. A longer credit history demonstrates your ability to manage credit responsibly over time. Lenders like to see that you've been a good borrower for a while. Don't worry if you're just starting out. Building a positive credit history takes time. Keep using credit responsibly, and your history will naturally grow. Avoid closing old credit card accounts even if you don't use them anymore. Keeping them open can help your credit score by increasing your total available credit and lengthening your credit history. Section 8. Credit mix. Variety is the spice of life and credit. Having a mix of credit can be beneficial for your score. This means having different types of credit accounts, such as credit cards, installment loans like car loans or mortgages, and possibly a retail credit account. Don't go overboard and apply for every type of credit out there. The key is to have a healthy mix that you can manage responsibly. If you only have credit cards, consider getting an installment loan if you need it and can afford the payments. This can help diversify your credit mix and potentially improve your score. Section 9. Keep a watchful eye on your credit report. Your credit report is like your financial transcript. It contains detailed information about your credit history. It's essential to review your credit report regularly to ensure accuracy and identify potential errors. You can request free credit reports from the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion once a year. Check for any inaccuracies, such as incorrect personal information or accounts you don't recognize. If you find errors, dispute them with the respective credit bureau. Correcting mistakes on your credit report can positively impact your score and ensure you're not unfairly penalized.